Wait, give a few minutes for the link to populate. Marcelo, hello, how are you? Let's give it a few minutes. Let the link populate. It's going a couple places because I've got it pretty much embedded all over the world. But let me just tell you what's going on. It's been a busy night. It was up to probably about 4:30, maybe. Hello, Mark Angel. How are you? Was literally up to Brand Like a Man. I'm gonna tell you about it in just a second. And I was working on, I've got an ebook. I've got a deadline in just a few minutes, so this will be real quick because I've got to get an ebook out there. But I had to put out the webinar because the affiliates have all came on and signed on, and so I wanted to make sure that we get a couple other products out there for them to feature. As you know, 27 Answers is a place where you get answers. Hey. It's a place where you get answers, but there's also an amazing affiliate program. We've been talking about that for those who are looking for unique ways, not necessarily unique ways, but real ways. I guess I should say real ways to monetize your blogs and social media. And so I had not put out my webinar for August. And I have been working with some great fellas, some great men in coaching and different things like that. And so I decided to do this next webinar, coming off the heels of car and bike show, coming off the heels of tailgate opportunity, tailgating, the whole sports thing getting ready to kick off. And there's a number, usually what happens during the summertime, there's a number of conferences that are geared toward women. Women pretty much have something every day, every night, every week. You already know that they're packing and traveling to these things. And most of the time, men usually go to, the Comic Cons, Dragon Cons, and different things like that. So I've decided that for the very large portion of men that we have at dryerbuzz.com, and usually half the time of the year, our audience does skew to the strongest side of men. And so I've decided to offer a webinar, and it's our upcoming webinar, and it's called Brand Like a Man. And basically what I am pulling is from having 30 years in the business of engaging niche audiences and seeing how men brand themselves and being part of the ones who are telling their story. Okay, I've really got some insight to how men specifically go from the audience to the stage or audience to center stage. And so I want to share those. So if you go to 27answers.com and click the link here to get some more details, it's going to take you to a branding page on Dryer Buzz, and that's going to tell you about 27 answers to brand like a man. And I'm really proud of this webinar. I'll zoom in a little bit and tell you a little bit more about it. It says it's no secret that men and women do business differently, okay? And as you know, I've been doing this experiment of watching specifically how men and women act or their behaviors at different networking events. And men do it differently. And so the webinar specifically is geared toward men who want to brand like a man and go from the audience to center stage. Provided will be 27 tried and true best practices, how successful men branded themselves over the past 30 years, okay? With 3 decades engaging niche audiences and more than a decade in media, as well as a decade or more in the blogosphere, I know what it takes to brand like a man. Men have confided in me how to do this, and I know what it takes to go from the audience to center stage. So this is our August webinar. It is, I'm sure, ladies, I'm not stopping you from signing up, but I'm just telling you, these are some secrets. And looking at me, I'm talking about men like Tyler Perry. I've had the best interviews with Tyler Perry. Men like Will Packer, G. Garvin. I remember doing one of the first interviews on G. Garvin, and then to watch him. Most of the men that we interview, if you look at them for the next 2 years, they reach amazing heights. And so I have all of that, and I'm rolling it up into this amazing webinar. I'm going to tell you what they did. And even just talking with Greg Leaks, Nene's husband, at the car and bike show, and I said, Greg, give me something simple. Give me something very simple. What is it? What's the difference? And he literally said, successful people, they have habits that unsuccessful people don't. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Talking with, having the chance to interview and being summoned to blog with Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali says, well, the reason I'm so popular is because I did things that people would not do. I said things that people would not say. And I mean, even T.D. Jakes, Jimmy Carter, former President Jimmy Carter, all of these men I've had the opportunity to be around and really see how they work their reputations. Not their brand, but how they built their reputations. You know their reputations as their brand today because branding is a buzzword, but it really starts with the reputation. And so I'm going to share a lot of secrets. It's not even just necessarily secrets, but a lot of their behaviors and the habits that I've watched them form over the past 30 years. I want to share that in this webinar. Now, I can share it with women, but I can already tell you the women are not going to do it. Because men and women do business differently. Men and women start business for different reasons. Absolutely, totally different reasons. Women want freedom. They want find their confidence and motivation. Men want those same things, but they make sure and they get it done. And I'm going to tell you some things that I've noticed in the way men network and the way women network, and the opportunity. And I want to tell you the edge that men have over women. And that even though men think women really and truly rule the world, especially here in the South, especially in Atlanta. But there's some things that men do that women don't do. And as you know, I have on my radio show, we have a specific Sunday geared just to the language of men. Men that have come to me time and time again and spoken within their language. Hanging with Coop. I'm in the process of working with Coop right now. And so this is going to be an amazing webinar. All the things that I tell men to do all the time, all the things that I've seen successful men do. And I'm going to tell you how to do it in this webinar. 27 answers for men. Brand like a man. If you really want to go from the audience to the stage, you got to attend this webinar. Now, you know, with any webinar, anything that we do, there's opportunity for you to make money with that. So we ask you, if you share, don't just share with your friends. Sign up for your affiliate link because you can earn 27%. And also, I'm going to give you a discount code. If you register today, all you need to do is use the discount code 27. You save 27%. So just click the link to sign up. And I'm going to tell you, we are already past the halfway point, halftime of the year. Okay, we only have about a quarter and a half left in this year. If you really plan to make 2015 your year, you want to make sure that you are in on this webinar. I'm telling you, Coop, get in on this. This is going to be amazing. Everything that I have learned from, and I am always pulled in and mentored by the greatest group of men. And look, I mean, that's how I got into radio. Men have mentored me over the years, and yeah, some great women as well. But it's so funny because one of the boss women who truly brought me into radio, the secrets that they use, the brand tactics that they use, are the same tactics that men use. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that, how you don't have to knock on doors that are already open. Men don't have to break ceilings that are already broken, and they work together. So go now and register. Go to 27answers.com. Click the link to get more details. It's going to bring you to 27 Answers, Brand Like a Man. And go ahead and sign up. This one is guaranteed to sell out. Now, ladies, like I said, it's for men, but I'm not restricting you from signing up. And if you think that you can truly brand like a man, I suggest you jump on this too. I'm looking to get a jump on 2017. 2017, I'm telling you, 2016... a lot is going to change, okay? I mean, a lot is going to change for 2016. And as we roll into this new year coming in, I mean, look at it, we're going into a new political season. So you truly got to be ready for that. That's a whole branding opportunity in and of itself right there. I mean, this is a very pivotal time for anybody that wants to create not just a brand, but anybody that wants a winning reputation. What you know about my brand right now has been about the reputation that I have built for the past 3 decades. And that's the conversation we're going to have. All right, I got to get out of here. I said it's going to be quick because I got a deadline. I've got to...